Hey, what's going on, vets? Okay, so got some news from Social Security. So this is from last week. Don't know if you guys heard about this, but remember I talked about the ClawBack program with Social Security. This is a situation through no fault of the Social Security recipient. The federal government will go back, recalculate numbers, and determine that some people were overpaid. Now, this system with Social Security is not like the Department of Veterans Affairs, where your percentages are published publicly, so everybody knows what they should be getting. So if you're getting 60%, and 60%, for example, is like $1,600, but you're getting $2,100, you know you're overpaid. Social Security doesn't have a system like that. Everything is done internally. So I did a video some months back letting you guys know, and I also played the video showing you where people were being charged thousands, sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on how long they had been on Social Security, were being charged for overpayments, no fault of their own, right? And they were demanding the money back, where some people had to sell their homes in order to still get their money, or they tried to set up payment plans. Social Security wasn't trying to hear it, okay? So this past week, the head of Social Security and Congress, I believe his name is Mr. O'Malley, he got before a commission and they talked about this, right? So what they're gonna do now to help people in this situation, again, through no fault of their own, is this. They're gonna cap the amount that you pay back at 10%, okay? And they're gonna make it easier for people to ask for a waiver. So if you're in, dire situation, this is your only income source, they're gonna make it easier for you to get a waiver, or you only pay that max of 10%. So to help people out, let's say you're getting the average Social Security amount, which is roughly $1,800. Let's go with $1,800. So 10% of $1,800 is $180, okay? So they're gonna take $180 from your $1,800. So you'll be left with, what is that, $1,620 is what you would get every month instead of $1,800, all right? Just to make it easy math. So that's currently what the situation is moving forward. But again, guys, it's upon you as well to check your information. You know how much you made during your career, during working. You know if you were a low income earner and you're getting about half or more than half than what you actually made, it behooves you to let them know, hey, you guys may want to recalculate this, because I know you're gonna get more, and you're like, well, man, I ain't gonna say nothing. If they ain't gonna say nothing, I'm not gonna say nothing until they catch it, and now you gotta pay it back. Now you're like, well, man, I wish I would have told them. So always be aware of that, guys, okay? Same with the VA. They make mistakes. Sometimes when they give you a percentage, they calculate it wrong, they gave you the wrong percentage. Now they're looking to take that money back. So I'm not saying that you have to do this, but to avoid situations, you want to check, double check, and make sure your information is correct, all right? Last thing before I go, guys, I made a video talking about this, and I want to reiterate this again, all right? Guys, check your personal information. Check your bank accounts, check your credit cards, check your IRAs, whatever financials you have, make sure you give yourself a reminder to check. I check every week. I make sure I know where my money's going, okay? Sometimes, and I talked to Mike about this, Mike with Love and Freedom, I'll sign up for something just to try it out, and then I'll forget about it, which is why they'll give you those 7-day trials or those 10-day or 2-week trials to sign up, and then you'll forget about it. Then the next thing you know, your credit card has been charged, and you're like, what the hell is this charge? Then you go figure out you signed up for this and forgot to cancel it. So make sure, guys, make sure, because every dime counts in this economy right now. Every dime counts. So make sure money's going out that's supposed to go out. Check the bank. Make sure the bank is not taking fees they're not supposed to be taking. All right? Make sure you're getting reimbursed. If you with a bank that reimburses you your money back, make sure you get your money back. Do not rely on the banks or anybody else hey, they gonna do me right. I've been with them for such and such period. No, if they can get over on you and make money off you, oh, that's what they gonna do. For sure. That's what they gonna do for sure, okay? Quick story before I go, and this is not to sound negative for people who wanna travel, but let me say this. I ran across a veteran here, because I'm outside of Medellin right now. I'm in a small town that's probably 20 minutes outside, and I met a veteran who recognized me on the street. He was struggling, looked like he hadn't had a bath in about 3-4 days, had a suitcase with him, and he was explaining to me that he's 100%, that he got himself in a situation and he needed help. Okay. Now, you know me, I don't really mess with people from the States. You know, I talked to the guy, listened to his situation, said it was 100%, that he had burned through his money in about 11 days, right? He had been in the street. All he had was his bag and his iPhone. Now, what he explained to me was the previous month, he pawned his iPhone for 1 million, which is about $250. It cost him 3 million to get his phone back, which is a little more than $700. So he was trying to get me to give him 500,000 pesos, about $125, to hold his iPhone till May 1st. I said, dude, no, I ain't doing that. Because first of all, I don't know where he got the phone from. I'm not getting involved in nothing like that, okay? I gave him what I had on me at the time, which was about 100,000 pesos, about $35. And I told him just like this: you need to call somebody in the States to get you back to the States. Because this is twice now you told me you've been in this situation. That means you can't handle your finances. Again, this is not trying to be negative to people about travel, but look at it like this. If you're in the United States of America right now, and the money you got right now is not getting you through the month, do not assume that if you're going somewhere that is supposedly cheaper, that you're gonna have more money. That's not how that works. The more money you have, the more you spend. If you don't change your spending habits, it doesn't matter if you're getting $20,000 a month. You're gonna spend all $20,000. You don't know how to budget your money. That's just the truth. People come here all the time thinking, okay, the cost of living here should be lower, which means I'll have more, but you're gonna spend more. If you don't know how to control your spending habits, if you're always broke in the middle of the month, like it is right now, today is the 16th, you can't even put your hand on $2,000-$3,000, that should tell you something right there, okay? Again, I'm not trying to discourage people from traveling, but I'm trying to discourage you from traveling and being broke while you abroad. That's not a good look at all. You a gringo. They know what your money's worth. How in the world are you in a neighborhood begging as a gringo? Come on now. Come on now. So don't watch videos and get fooled into believing because I'm gonna have more there and I should have money in my pocket. No, you just gonna spend more. This man burned through $3,800 in a matter of 11 days. 11 days. That should tell you something, all right? All right, guys, that's it for now. Hey, I appreciate everybody watching as always. And until the next time, guys, I'm out of here. Peace.